I want to take a bath in honey. Like, I don't want to dip my body in honey.
See, that totally makes sense because I've always wanted to take a bath.
But then they decided like, this is like a lifelong dream that we're gonna do right now because they both had honey on their hands. And so they like pulled out a tub of Cheerios and a tub of nuts.
Oh, and they just
And they stuck their hands in
Oh
there.
my God.
And then they grabbed each other's hands and they were just like eating each other's hands.
We're gonna do that on the next taste test video. So it's gonna be
Or clap. Whatever. Stop. Welcome back to Comic Book Punch.
Patow.
Pew, 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 pew. Bow, 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 bow.
That sounded like a whole bunch of mini punches.
Pew, 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 pew.
And like a miss. Wow,
I don't
wow.
know. Right now, I've really
wow.
got a lot of like phlegm in my throat.
You need to punch out that sickness, man.
Punch me right in my throat. Just comes out.
That would be awesome.
Guys, welcome back in. We're just gonna be talking about comic books. I have set it up here like my Batman theme because
He loves Batman.
That's the main thing I read.
He reads Batman. He sleeps in Batman comics.
Sleep. My bed is.
He
is
just
a
lays
bed
out
of
his comics and he just sleeps in them. And he just like
in my Batman pajamas and my new Batman mask.
Which came out really good. I'm kind of impressed. That looks awesome. Hours and hours of work.
My it wasn't hours.
Really?
I did. I made the main like head cast while I was watching the presidential debate.
You never know what you're going to hear during the presidential debate, so you're like, I'm going to need to suit up for this.
Well, I'm mostly just like I'm always like doing something and I just listen.
Yeah.
When it's like nothing visual that I need to see.
For sure.
The ears I just did this morning.
It looks clean. It looks very clean.
I feel much better now.
Now, is this all? This is all one piece of cardboard, or is it like two pieces?
It's 3 pieces.
Okay.
So the center here
Bow.
is all one piece down to the eyes,
Okay.
and then there's a piece for the sides and another piece for the other side,
That's awesome.
and then the ears I made up because I got this as a template on
Awesome.
online,
Okay. Cool.
which is a Captain America template.
Cool. You'll never know.
Which I was like, dude, this is like a basic template, and I can use this for like
Any
kind of badass. Because I was like, one costume that I really want to do is Daredevil.
That'd be perfect.
But this is gonna be all like souped up because I'm gonna be Batman for Halloween this year. This is like the only time that I'd like
Kind of look like
that
Batman.
I do cosplay. I'm Batman.
You fit it so well. I feel so much more protected.
It's
now
really
that you're here.
fitted to my head. It's like formed to my head.
That's perfect. It looks like a perfect fit too. It's not loose or too snug.
And I think it looks really good from the front and like from the side.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's like Batman.
Just like Batman.
But
Okay.
mine's going to be a variation of a Batman costume, so it's not exactly going to be Batman. It's gonna
Oh,
be
so
a
you're gonna do
variation.
like
I'm going to do something a little more like the new Batgirl.
okay, a little bit of this, a
Costume.
little bit of that. She just got some hipster '70s influence into her costume.
What comic books are you reading right now?
Actually, I try to keep up with the basic main stuff. When it comes to Marvel, I'm a huge X-Men fan, so all new X-Men, Uncanny X-Men, Extraordinary X-Men, which I'm really feeling right now. And then, of course, major events like the Civil War, which is super dragging. I kind of wanted to finish up so I can finish reading it, but I heard they're extending it, so they won't even finish the comic until like late December now.
Oh my gosh!
Right?
So they because they ended up extending.
They've already extended it like
Secret
once.
Wars.
Okay, yeah.
But this one, I'm trying to catch up. I'm a little behind on my Marvel comic books reading.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I've just finished the issue where.
No, all right, go ahead. Yeah,
Just
go ahead.
where an incident happens with Bruce Banner.
Yeah, a major one.
But yeah, I mean, if you guys aren't reading it, go check it out. Because
Yeah, it's definitely good.
incident happens with Bruce Banner.
It's definitely a good storyline. It's definitely going to shake up the whole Marvel universe. You do have to. It's a must read. So yeah,
but Marvel's definitely moving towards, because they're like, it seems like they're really getting rid of all of the
they're doing a lot of changing.
these male like main figures,
Mm-hmm.
and they're actually replacing them with women.
Yes. There's a lot of strong women characters, and even the Marvel Universe in general. It seems like there's going to be a major change coming. I mean, they brought out the list of the new Marvel now, and if you look, X-Men's not even on there anymore. There's no more X-Men titles coming out. I know there's the Death of X-Men that just came out, or the Death of X, and then
Death of X, which I have to go get.
And then in December, there's going to be Inhumans versus X-Men, so that storyline's going to develop tremendously in that. But I'm not too sure if these characters are going to continue. Like, there's a lot of new teams that are gathering right now, a lot of crossovers that are happening. I don't know. It's a big question mark on what's going to happen in the Marvel Universe.
Yeah, did any of the Avengers fall apart?
There's like 5 Avenger teams now.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. There's a whole bunch of Avenger teams, so who knows?
But what's like the main story that you're following? Like that you're like,
well, you
I'm
know
invested in this story.
Well, you know what? I've kind of dedicated to being invested because I am a huge Marvel fan, but like since the DC Rebirth had came out, I'm like, this is my chance. This is my opportunity to go in headstrong and really soak up these issues. And so I've been collecting, again, the basics, the Batman, Superman, Detective Comics, Action Comics. I think those 4 core storylines I've been kind of really investing. Specifically the Superman comic line that's going on right now, the whole storyline between him and his son and the relationship of his powers developing.
Right.
I kind of like that. I mean, I haven't read Superman consistently my whole life.
That's like something that's like really totally, I think, different.
Yes.
I think for Superman's life, because I mean he's kind of raised Kara.
Yep.
Like his cousin.
Yeah.
And her abilities. But I mean it wasn't a thing like he was like there the whole entire time.
Right.
She grew up with her.
I mean,
her
definitely,
family.
definitely, he's
family.
always had like these strong connections. He's always helped people, but now we're talking about his family. This is his life, and this is his blood. This is his son. You know, so there's a lot of things that you could, even in the issues that are coming out, there's certain things where if someone get attacked or something, and Superman could just kind of like, oh, this is my kid. Like I got to protect him, and it's a different side. It's showing he's been the protector and savior for the planet for such a long time. But now he's like, no, this is all about my family. Like, he's really focused on that. It's kind of cool to see that aspect of how Superman would actually play a father role. And to see his son's, what's his name, John's son, powers develop is pretty cool. There's some times where he loses control and he doesn't really know his powers yet or where he really stands. But it's awesome. Right. I kind of like it. I like the development on that one.
And it's like, well, because they had that comic book coming out with Robin and Superman. What does he go by? Like Super Kid? Or...
I think it was Super Sons. Is that what
Super Sons?
Super Sons.
So they have a comic book
Damian?
that's going to be Damian. Mm-hmm. So you got Batman. So you got Bruce Wayne's kid and Clark Kent's kid.
Just a whole bunch of
be teaming up.
Badass kids running around.
And Robin just joined, or just blah, blah. I'm saying Teen Titans. Robin is now 13 years old and joining the Teen Titans.
Yep. Which I didn't pick up. I was thinking about picking up. I probably should, but I did not pick that up. Okay, I'll borrow it. I'll bring it back.
Billy's collecting that one. Okay. So I'm reading from his. Mm-hmm. But you've been reading this Batman?
Yes,
because they just got through the story with Gotham and Gotham Girl.
Yeah, which was kind of intense.
Which I was not expecting, Gotham dying.
Yeah. and what, by his sister's hands, right?
Yeah,
Which
and now
is
his
crazy.
sister's like all kind of like
Emotionally
crazy,
unstable
and
for
everything.
sure.
And she's really, I mean, getting affected by, I would say, Gotham itself. Like, this is what Gotham is. It's not a happy place, and she's fell into that tragedy of life. Like, her parents have been killed, her brother's dead, and she's just kind of lost.
Yeah.
And she kind of has. I mean, Batman. He's working with his new team with Batwoman and Spoiler and Orphan, and even Nightwing right now.
They do portray that team a lot more in Detective Comics, but they do. I mean, obviously they're in part of his world, so they do make appearances in the Batman universe. The one character that I don't have any idea his background or storyline is the guy that he's working in the Batcave with, besides Alfred.
Oh, Duke.
Duke. Now I'm kind of interested to see where he comes apart. I think
I want to
like
see.
he's
I want to
training
see.
him.
He's training him, but you haven't seen him doing any training,
Right.
or anything. He's just basically being
It's almost like an assistant.
an assistant to Alfred, pretty much.
But I mean,
Alfred's still running the Batcave.
But it seems like Batman, has a lot of faith in him. It seems like he sees potential in him. So I'm kind
he's
of
definitely not a Robin, so he's not training him to be Robin.
right.
He's training him to be something
Something
else.
different, yeah. So I'm interested to see where he goes with this.
Yeah, I like to see that. Mm-hmm. But
So yeah, I've been trying to, comics get a little expensive. I kind of want to go to a store and grab them all, but I've tried to kind of narrow down the issues that I'm grabbing. But I also wanted to stay away from something that was Marvel and DC, so I picked up this new comic called Cannibals. I don't know if you've heard about it yet. No. It just came out with issue number 1. I think it's from Image Comics or IDW, but it's pretty good. It's about a little city in New Orleans, and a tsunami comes to this city, wrecks up the town, and in the destruction, like, these old mosquitoes come out of the city carrying this ancient virus, right? So these people start getting infected with this virus. They become sick. The government comes up with this medicine to cure the virus. There's only one side effect. You crave human flesh as the side effect. Now, you don't turn into zombies. You're still good old regular Joe down in New Orleans.
basically,
except gumbo.
you're like-
You want some forearm. You want some skin. Cannibals. So the issue was actually really good. I'm looking forward to reading up with the rest of it. So yeah, it's definitely a cool book. It's cool to see people's transition of having, the quest or the thirst for human flesh and then the need for human flesh to stay alive and to deal with that emotional aspect of it. And then, obviously it kind of reminds me of The Walking Dead a little bit, but kind of wanted to try something new. That one looked like a cool title. I'm glad I picked it up. I kind of recommend that you guys should too.
Yeah, I mean, the only other thing that I don't read besides DC and Marvel is Adventure Time.
Classic. You gotta have that.
So, and it's still a little bit hard for me to put Star Wars in that zone.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, it is Marvel, but they weren't Marvel all the time. I mean,
right.
I think Dark Horse.
Yeah, Dark Horse had it for a while. And the thing is with Marvel now too, owning Star Wars and stuff, I mean, obviously it's under the same company, they all work together, but now these stores are supposed to be, they are working with the Star Wars universe. Yeah. It's not like fan fiction or something, or just stories that don't really matter. These are the same storyline. I did start collecting them when they first came out, but again, I had to do some cuts and losses. I think if I do collect them, they're going to be more in like the paperback instead of individual issues. But the stories are good so far.
Yeah,
pretty good.
Comic books are great.
Comic books are such nerds, but I love them. Anything else? Any other interesting comics?
I don't have.
No.
I mean, just comic books that have just started.
Did you see?
I order on Amazon Gotham Academy because they started up that
and the paperback. See, that's what I gotta say. I started got to do paperbacks. The Flash.
I've been holding out on Flash. I have all the issues, but I was like, I know this story is really good. I really want to read about Godspeed. I want to draw a picture of
Yeah.
Godspeed, but other than that,
Yeah, I just started purchasing some paperbacks. So I just ordered the Daredevil, A Man with No Fear paperback, and kind of excited to get into that. Well, it's an old storyline. I should know it already, but it's good. I'm excited for it.
yeah. Well, guys, if you have any comic books that you guys like reading, just comment.
Let us
Right?
know.
And share.
Do you even know how to read? I know how to read.
I know how to read.
You should know how to read.
But check out, if you're not reading any of the other ones, I mean, you kind of heard a little bit of like the storylines and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I really can't see like the overarching rebirths, take place with the Watchmen and stuff.
Right. Yeah, what happened to that?
So, I mean, it's still like they're involved.
Okay.
Because that's what like Flash and Batman and Kid Flash are all supposed to be like trying to figure out
Oh, okay.
together. But yeah,
Cool.
We'll see. Till next time, punch out.
Good.
Mm-hmm.